Martha had to move to live with her daughter permanently. Because of diabetes, she was already walking and seeing badly, and Sabrina understood that now she was going to have a hard life. The thing is, she and Mom never really got along. In adolescence, Mom had been imposing some complexes on her, constantly reproached but rarely praised her. And when Sabrina got older, the criticism only intensified. Martha was always unhappy with her daughter's choices, so she drove all her suitors away. But one day, Mom nevertheless approved the candidacy of the imperious Andrew, who continued to control Sabrina. And Sabrina lived with him out of hopelessness and even loved him, believing that no one else would look at her. However, Sabrina hoped that now her mother would be different, but she was mistaken. The mother didn't like the way she cooked. She also found fault with Sabrina's appearance and constantly insisted that she would lose weight. "Here, look at your cousin. She always looks good and slim, and everything of her is on time. And your house is always in a mess. I clean the floors every day after work. You don't wash well because my feet are sticky anyway." The woman lost her patience, and for the first time in her life, she was rude to her mother. Martha immediately clutched her heart and almost fell, but the frightened daughter caught her mother's hands. Sabrina hated herself for what she had done. She rewashed the floor in the house so that Mom would feel good. However, in the evening, she overheard her conversation with a friend. Martha told her friend that everything was fine with her, she just still needed to raise her daughter. Sabrina couldn't stand it and burst into tears. When Andrew returned from work and saw his wife crying, he began to comfort her. "Honey, we'll have to be patient." "I know, but it's hard for me." In a fit of emotion, she thought about taking her mother to a nursing home. The woman even seriously engaged in the search. However, there was thunder in Sabrina's life again. One day, Andrew announced that he wanted to get a divorce. He said he was tired of the marriage. He was tired of Sabrina's constant nagging and also of her mother. Sabrina was practically on her knees begging him to stay, but the man was adamant. Sabrina was overcome with such despair that she stopped leaving the house, and suddenly she felt supported when Martha hugged her. Sabrina burst into tears because her mother hadn't hugged her or supported her before, and then she asked why she didn't like her and constantly reproached her. Martha was confused. She said that she loves her very much and always tries only for her. "But you criticize me all the time, and you don't rush for anything as if I ruined your life with my existence." From these words, Martha grabbed her heart, which sharply ached. "I didn't think that I would hurt you so much, daughter." The woman looked at Sabrina with sadness. "Forgive me, an old fool. I've lived like this myself. That's why I thought that such an upbringing would be good for you." Sabrina hugged her mother. Martha told her not to worry about the divorce and that she will support her and help her cope with this. For the first time in her life, Sabrina felt real support from her own mother. She smiled, realizing that now she and her mother would live differently. Constant criticism will not make people stronger. You will only oppress them because a person needs love and support for personal growth.